Hey y'all, how we doing? Hope we're doing good. So today I really thought I'd talk about what's been going on, what I've been up to, and my road trip journey from Connecticut to Florida. So for starters, I've been off a lot. As because I've been working night shift, as you can tell, I look like freaking 10 years older than I really am. Nights will do that to you. So working nights, don't recommend it. Money might be good, but don't recommend working nights. So during the process of 3 years working nights, banking up my money, we were finally able to sell the house and move. Now, during that process of selling the house, it was a lot because we had to clean out the house of everything. I mean, cabinets, drawers, rooms, everything had to either be thrown out or had to be loaded into the pod. So during that process, that was taking a lot of my time up. And then trying to get everything situated for the cats because we did move with the cats. I know you've seen a lot of my shorts where I've been posting about cats because I love my cats. So that's what's been going on. So we were in the process of moving, getting the cats situated for travel, getting ourselves situated for travel. So finally we wound up. So then we stopped at this first place. I would not recommend staying an extended stay. Like that was like probably the worst hotel I stayed at. The reason why I picked the extended stay was because it's cat friendly. Would not recommend staying at extended stay. Like the first one we stayed at was all right because it was in my hometown, so it was like all right. But when we got to Maryland, I stayed an extended stay, and you could tell the room was treated for cockroaches because there was like dead carcasses everywhere, and there were some live ones, and I pinpointed to the alarm clock in the hotel room. So there was roaches there. The room was treated. I mean, we're sleeping on plastic. We had a freaking like a smoke alarm going off. We asked them to come in and turn off smoke alarm. They told us we could turn it off, which is a no-no. We can't really do that, but as whatever. So stayed one night there, moved on the road the next day. We went to so then the next place we wound up in was South Carolina. We stayed an extended stay in South Carolina for a couple days, or not extended stay, I'm sorry, La Quinta. And that was really nice. I mean, La Quinta was really nice. The only thing was there was a lot of stray cats, but I could tell that they were really well taken care of by the hotel employees. So we stayed there for a couple nights in South Carolina. It was really nice there. Free coffee all the time, which is good for me because I love my coffee. So we stayed at so La Quinta is probably the hotel I definitely recommend staying at if you are going to travel with your pets. I highly recommend La Quinta. So we did that, and then from South Carolina, we drove another 8 hours to Polar, Georgia. We were going to drive all the way to Florida, but unfortunately a rainstorm, so we pulled over for the night and got off there for the rainstorm. And we stayed in La Quinta with the cats, which was really nice because, like I said, with the cats, it makes it easier with the cats. If you have dogs or whatever, just having pet-friendly hotels you know about just makes things a lot easier. So then from there, we finally landed in Florida, and then there we stayed in St. Augustine for about a week. And we stayed there. We got on oceanfront just to just kick back, relax for a little bit until we started getting into more important stuff. So we stayed there for a week, just had fun, had a blast. Then we got to our Airbnb. Now we've been at this Airbnb now for a month, so we're gonna be at this Airbnb for a month. I've only been here for 2 weeks now, getting settled in, getting everything situated. There's a lot of stray cats here, so I'm just having a ball feeding all these stray cats. Like, I'm just loving them because you guys know I love my cats. I love my kitty cats. That's just how it is. So this is kind of where we're at right now. Another thing I noticed about people were asking me about was the quit smoking. So here's the thing. When I was working nights at Amazon, I did quit for about 3 years. And then during the process of trying to get the house sold, getting all the paperwork situated, trying to look for another house, buying another house, I do smoke now, like when I'm really stressed out. So it's maybe like I can like make a pack stretch me like 4 or 5 days, so it's not that much. But I just don't smoke on screen because I don't feel any reason to smoke on screen. And also I just tend to like being outside, just connecting with nature. So I find that being outside, connecting with nature is a much better way to handle stress than lighting up a cigarette and trying to just try to de-stress. So I just come outside and just ground myself. I really need it. So that's what's been really going on with everything. That's why everything has just been so chaotic. And I have more stories to tell about this like trip. I just can't talk about them yet. But we are in the process of buying a house. Hopefully the deal goes through and we'll be in a house soon. And hopefully I'll be able to do more. I do want to wind up doing streaming. I do want to like communicate with you guys, like more active with the community. So I do plan on doing like some live streams. I do plan on doing some Yap sessions, maybe some reaction videos for anything you guys are interested in. yeah, so that's pretty much what's been just really going on. And really, there's not really much more I can really talk about except for that journey and just with hotels. I mean, it is what it is, you know. It was a long journey. It was a long, hard journey. But I'm so glad we finally made it in one piece. And I'm so glad that I finally made my dream come true, finally getting out of Connecticut. I do plan on doing a video on some of the cool places I did go to when I was in Connecticut. Because I feel like I never really got a chance to talk about those cool places, because when you're living in your hometown, you just feel like everything is boring. So when I was living in my hometown, I just felt everything was boring. But now I feel different about it. Like, now that I'm not living there, it's kind of like, man, Connecticut actually has some pretty cool spots. So I will go into some, like, you know, videos about like what I liked about Connecticut, what I didn't like about Connecticut. I do plan on maybe sharing some of my favorite parks. So if you're ever visiting Connecticut, I can give you some advice on what parks to visit for sure. But yeah, that's about it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it's kind of like not really much, but this is what's been going on. This is why I've been so busy, and hopefully this helps you guys clear up like what's been going on with the smoking and why I haven't been doing the smoke break stories. Also, when I did do the smoke break stories, if everybody remembers, I was back at the restaurant, and that place had me so stressed out because not only am I waitressing, I'm waitressing, running the place, dealing with customers, you know, trying to make sure everything. So basically I was doing like 4 roles in one. So that's kind of where all this started, and now we're here. And I just want to start a whole different route with this. And this is kind of also, I want to take this to a whole different level. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Sorry for the long rant, me yapping, but I love you guys. I'll talk to you guys soon. I hope you guys enjoy this. See you guys later. Bye.